Taking a look at some more regional action, Governor Brian Schweitzer wants to invite you to join him at the Working Forest Managing Communities Conference, Thursday, June 18th and Friday, June 19th at the Flathead Valley Community College. The topics on the agenda include forest management, wildland-urban interface, forest health and the timber industry, and opportunities in biomass energy. This event is free and open to the public. It is being put on by the Governor's Institute of Community Design. For more information and registration, simply go to http://governor.mt.gov/instituteconference/registration-form.asp.
Whoa. Looking for something to do during the day on the 4th of July?
Well, actually, my family and I
that sounds lame. Anyway, I know your family, and they would be much more interested in the one-day event known as David Thompson Days.
David Thompson Days? I thought you said it was a one-day event.
Well, you can't be too picky about the name thing. The event will take place on July 4th, starting at 10 a.m. with a parade. It will then be followed by the Mountain Man Reenactment Rendezvous Camp in the Rose Garden Park. The event will also feature 2 showings of the locally produced Shadows of David Thompson.
Shadows. There you go again with that. Shadows of David Thompson? He's one guy. How can he have many shadows? That doesn't make any sense.
Multiple light sources. Well, it is also rumored that jet fighters from the U.S. Air Force will do a flyover sometime during the day's events. A true testament to this forgotten American pioneer.
Well, speaking of forgotten, maybe you've forgotten that if David Thompson had his way, we'd be standing on Canadian soil right now since he was Canadian.
Blame Canada. Stay tuned to future episodes of The Broken News for more updates.
Are you looking for a way to rejuvenate your faith in the American car industry?
Is this another stimulus package?
Sort of, but reverse of what you're thinking.
Huh?
Just go down to Rabine Ford in Plains and test drive a new Ford vehicle.
Well, what if I want to test drive a Chevy?
Then you can earn $20 for your local high school.
Huh?
Let me explain. Rabine Ford of Plains is teaming up with the Ford Motor Company to offer $20 to your local high school just to test drive a new Ford vehicle.
Well, that sounds fishy. What's the catch?
Well, you must be 18 years or older and have a valid driver's license.
Got it.
Each test drive will take at least 10 minutes.
That's enough time to do what I need to do.
There's a limit to 1 test drive per household.
That's all?
Well, you have to obey all the laws and rules of the road while driving.
I knew there was a catch.
So come on down to Rabine Ford on June 20th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and take a ride in a new car and earn some dough for your school.
Well, it's been a very nice spring this year, but have you noticed how high the water is lately?
Yes, I have.
Well, actually, according to the Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, the Clark Fork River has hit its highest level in 10 years.
Wow, I knew it was high, but decade high marks? Impressive.
Indeed. But the Fish, Wildlife, and Parks would also like to remind you that this also means that there is an abnormal amount of large debris lurking on the surface or just below the surface of the water.
Yeah, like sewer trucks.
Well, I think they were talking more about logs, limbs, and other brush making its way down the river.
Ooh, that sounds dangerous.
The Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks have these 4 recommendations for boaters to keep in mind before thinking of boating this time of year.
That Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, they think of everything, don't they?
Just about. But check this out. Point number 1, don't boat alone.
Yeah, and imaginary friends don't count.
2, make sure someone on the shore knows where you put in, take out, and when you plan to return.
Sound advice, for sure.
And C, if the water is in a state that you wouldn't swim in, like Washington or Oregon, then don't put your boat in. And fourthly, if you do launch, wear a well-fitted life vest and in rough waters, a helmet. Thank you, Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, for providing us with some boater safety tips.
Heading back to shore, the Plains Public Schools number 1 is looking for volunteers to help coach both high school and junior high cross country for the 2009-2010 school year. Application forms are available at the high school office.
Sounds like a lot of running. We'd like to draw your attention to the fact that we at The Broken News haven't had any donations to help fund this show, and all involved have been giving of their time freely to make this a cool weekly program.
Now, we are looking for your help. Just like every other show on PBS, we are funded by viewers like you. If you would like to donate to The Broken News, we are always in need of monetary assistance to help us bring you more accurate news and local business coverage.
Donations can be sent care of Eve Stuckey, P.O. Box 129, Thompson Falls, Montana 59873. She'll make sure the funds go to The Broken News.
If you are like many individuals in this country and have fallen on hard times but would still like to contribute, we at the station are always welcoming new talent. Whether it be in front or behind the camera, we will put you to work and not pay you for it. But that's how we roll.
I suspect the knowledge and experience gained would be reward enough. Not only that, but you could make fun of yourself on TV.
If we can help out you or your business, contact us concerning advertising options at 242-0322 or 827-1170. The first number will contact Justin of The Music Theory, whose business provides the talent, writes, and produces the show.
Along with Cody at Best Productions, that's the second number, who films, edits, and produces the finished product. We'd love to help you out and could really use the help ourselves.
Switching things up a little, did you hear about the Idahoan that caught the Montana record-sized largemouth bass in Chalk Creek last week?
No, and I don't want to either. Besides, he's from Idaho. It doesn't count anyway.
Well, it was 22 inches and 8.8 pounds. That's a whopper.
That's sacrilege.
Oh, what's that? He didn't use a state-certified scale and therefore the record was not considered legit?
Hallelujah!
Oh, what's that? He received confirmation from the state of Montana Fish and Wildlife and Parks that it was in fact a new Montana record? Sorry, buddy.
That's okay. I just wanted a chance to catch a fish like that.
Well, he did release it after it was weighed.
You mean there's still a chance?
Yeah. Not a very good one, though.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'll talk to you after the show. We're almost done. Just get on with it.
Flights of Fancy is a discovery workshop being offered at the National Bison Range Saturday, June 20th. The workshop will introduce participants to the wonderful world of flying animals and insects. Spend the day searching for commonly found birds, bees, and
flowers
butterflies.
And trees.
No, just birds, bees, and butterflies. Only things that can fly.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's not as fun, but...
Well, and you can be instructed on how to recognize them and how to create a habitat that lures them into living happily in our backyards. Teachers can even receive OPI credit for attending the workshop. All planning to attend must register with Pat Jamieson at the National Bison Range by writing 58355 Bison Range Road, Moise, Montana 59824, or call at 406-644-2211 extension 207, or email pat_jamieson@fws.gov.
Remember, space is limited, so show your support for your aviating friends. For more information, visit the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service website at www.fws.gov.
Well, that about does it for us. Thanks for watching. Check us out on YouTube under The Broken News.